Before we get into today's texture pack review, I just want to draw everybody's attention to my merchandise store. It's called dazmanmerch.live. That's right, I got the custom URL. Check it out, see if there's anything on there that you might like. Maybe suggest to me in the comments if there's anything you want to see me add to the store. And just so you know, I've put the prices as low as I possibly can just to try and, generate interest, see what people are saying. So do let me know. All feedback is good, and if you feel like purchasing anything off of the site, drop me a picture, Discord, Instagram, whatever. The link should be down in the description, as is the link to the website as well. Show me what you get. I'd love to see it. And with that being said, let's get down to business, because this week is catch up week. I've been sick recently. I missed out on a load of good texture packs in the new section of the Minecraft marketplace, so I want to make sure that I check them out. Today's texture pack that we're reviewing is called Overgrown by Giggle Block Studios, returning to the channel for the first time in a while. It currently costs 830 mine tokens, which is equivalent to £3.99 in my local currency, and it says, "Watch nature claim the planet with Giggle Block Studios Overgrown Texture Pack. Ruined, reclaimed, recycled textures. A world ruled once again by nature. Live alongside nature." Now, before we get into this, it should be said that there has been some questionable background behind Giggle Block Studios. They release a lot of texture packs at the same time, so you have to take that into consideration. And also, they don't always update, so I'm not 100% sure if this will be updated in future. That is just a decision you will have to make. But we're going to grade this, we're going to review this on its own merit and see just how good it is. So let's get this texture pack reviewed. Okay, so we are in the menus where we always start our texture pack reviews, and immediately we've got green buttons, which I suppose works with the overgrown nature of the pack. Nature is fighting back, and nature is very, very green. So let's load into this world. And now it should be said, obviously Giggle Block Studios hasn't appeared on the channel for a while. I've been dealing with a few ethical issues on whether or not I like to support Giggle Block Studios. But I feel like you guys deserve to see some of the packs that they put out, and also Giggle Block Studios deserves a chance, right? So we're going to give them the chance. I don't like the practice of releasing hundreds of packs. Well, hundreds is an exaggeration, but like loads of packs all at once. I've always feel like you need to kind of put the love and care into it, but we're going to give it a chance. Immediately we've got the green UI, which is very, very nice. You can't say the green UI doesn't look nice for the pack. It's a bit very green, but you know what, I don't hate it, to be honest with you. It's very, very nice. I didn't want that in my inventory. Thank you very much. We'll just throw that over there. And then looking at the world, we've got bits of kind of a reddish maroon, we've got green. It's going to be really interesting to see what's going on down here in the world. We've got a bit of a crazy seed going on here. Look, we've got a village over there, we've got a village there, we've got a village there, we've got a pillager's outpost there. Let's get into this and see what's going on around the world. But first, let's check out the passive mobs. And as always, when we're checking out the passive mobs, we can get down and have a little look close up at some of these textures. We've got very kind of squelched, bushy, smushy leaves. It's quite a busy texture here going on. There isn't much definition here. It just seems to be all kind of mulched together, which I've seen in a few texture packs recently. The greens, I'm not 100% sure what biome we're even in, to be honest with you. What tree is this? This is an oak log, but this is an acacia, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so we are kind of in an acacia biome here, so it's not going to be the most vibrant of greens. I can live with that, really. Where are all of the mobs? We've had no mobs spawn. What's over here? Oh, here we go. We've got some sheeps. Now, this is what I was expecting. I'm expecting to see grass and flowers and vines all over the place. Got quite a colourful, almost a cute sheep. I'm a little bit wary of it saying in the description that there are recycled textures. I don't want to be paying for a texture pack for recycled textures. I'm hoping that's just a play on words, but we will see. We've got a chicken. Oh, they got a brown chicken. I can live with that. I'm well publicized as saying that I like it when texture packs change the chicken from the base white. I can live with that. Okay. And yeah, obviously you've got the kind of leaves and grass on this sheep as well, as to be expected. Do we have any cows or pigs around? So just over here, we've got 2 pigs as well. And these seem to be wearing kind of leaf crowns here. Okay. Get them there, see the face. All right, we've got some derpy eyes, really. It's quite a vibrant color. Now, there's going to be tough to see whether or not they've added any kind of detail with the leaves and the overgrown nature of these mobs, or if they've just thrown leaves on top. I'm not 100% sure at the moment, but I like the colors, very vibrant. And the leaves, while there's not much detail on the leaves, you can tell what it's supposed to be. Leaves or vines to a degree. Okay, is there a cow around? Okay, so it took a little while for a cow to spawn in, but we have got 2 to look at. Now, I like the 2-tone nature here. I like the brown and the white speckled, always very, very nice. It does feel like these mobs have just kind of stood underneath a tree during autumn and a whole load of leaves has fallen off them and they haven't been able to shake it off. Little bit of a gimmick maybe, but I mean, that's what the overgrown is all about, right? And I think we're going to be seeing a lot of it when we look at the blocks as well. The colors do look very good though. It's a very strong colors, very kind of smooth color as well, really. You can just see the vibrance. It's very, very nice. I think this is starting off the catch-up week very, very well. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy catch-up week as I've closed my eyes. There we go. I'm aiming to do 1 video a day, Monday to Friday this week, to catch up with what we've got. So hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Let's pick a village, head over there and see what villages look like. I think we're going to work closely towards this pillager outpost. Immediately, that vibrancy, look at that. The paths, very orange. The acacia woods, very orange. And this is what I meant when I said we're going to see it a lot in blocks. Orange terracotta. If you told me this was mossy cobblestone, I would have agreed with you. But this is orange terracotta. The vines are taking over. Look at this. It's all grown over the world. This is madness. I mean, there's always like discussions about if humanity was to get wiped out, how long would it take for the world to take back civilization? Oh, those guys are friendly. Okay. And this is us kind of seeing it. What is this? This is an acacia log covered in vines. How do you see? Now, I'm interested now. No, it's just an oak log. I wanted to see how vines looked on top of this, but I don't think we're going to be able to see it. I'm not going to muck around with the UI and have a little look. It's very, like, it's not exactly polished. It's very dirty textures, very busy textures, probably the best way to say it. But the colors are very good. Very vibrant, very in your face. Looking at the villages, if this guy doesn't want to run away from me, oh wow. You need a decorator in here, buddy. They're just using the base villager models. So that is kind of just how it is. What's this over here? Smooth stone slab. Yeah, everything is taken back by nature. This is exactly how I expected this to look, to be honest with you. It's such a shame because Giggle Block Studios can make a good pack. It's just that updating and that pumping out stuff is very, very questionable. We've got an iron golem here. All right, so he's been punching vines. Got a little bit of a vine badge on him here as well. And very mechanical in nature. Interesting. Okay. But you can definitely see straight away, look, the overgrown, the overgrowth, the grass, the leaves, nature itself just taking over everything. It's so prominent here as well. What is this supposed to be? Yellow terracotta. It's very strong and prominent on the terracottas. This is going to sound harsh. It's ugly. It's ugly because it's supposed to be ugly. It's difficult to look at. And I suppose you've got to expect that with a texture pack like this. I can understand if this doesn't get higher ratings because I don't even know how you would building this. I really don't know. But it is exactly what you would ask for. Melons, no grass growing on that. Okay, interesting. Look at that. We've got double leaves. Okay, no, we don't anymore. All right. I mean, yeah, villagers, the building blocks are exactly as I expected them to be. Villagers are a little bit boring. The iron golem looks nice though, can't deny it. But it is all about how they're incorporating leaves and vines into the world. That's what it is. That's just how it's going to be. Let's turn it to nighttime and let's see what the hostile mobs look like. Okay, so the sun is setting off in the distance, and while it does that, we can just rush over here and check out the pillager outpost before the actual mobs spawn. What have we got going on here? Okay, so what's this? This is white wool covered in leaves. Okay, This is dark oak planks. Look at that, even the chest as well, or the crafting table, sorry, is covered in it. What about pillagers themselves? Let's go up here. It's always easier to see them up here. Yeah, look, they are covered in vines, almost like a disease the way they're covered in vines. What's going on here with this guy's... Okay, they haven't changed the ominous banner. Alright, it's only small changes really to the uniform and then to add the overgrowth to it. That's a bit disappointing. Expected a little bit more. But look, just look at this. It is ugly. Ugly in the best way possible. This, like I said, ugly does not mean bad here. But you definitely have to be in the right frame of mind for this. This is covered in vines. It's a nice pumpkin over there though. Do we have any mobs? Yes, we've got a zombie here. Very green. Oh, wow, okay. Very basic on the face. Looks almost like a Lego man. I don't know if anybody else sees that. He's got the vines growing over him though. These guys have definitely died in a vine bush, maybe. I don't know. We've got spiders here as well. Oh, it's a nice kind of maroony purple on the spider with a leaf just dumped on his head. Okay. Okay. I can already tell you this isn't a texture pack for me. But it's not terrible. Do we have any skeletons? Let's just go over here. Yeah, we've got a skeleton, very base. They've just dropped a leaf on him. Nothing too special. What about a creeper? I'm expecting a creeper to look very green. Oh, there's one around the other side of this tree. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. That is crazy bright green right there. They haven't put any kind of leaf or nature on him. It's quite basic there, to be honest with you. I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed with the hostile mobs. I feel like in the hands of somebody who would take extra care, this could be a brilliant concept. This is definitely in the most basic way possible at the moment, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm sorry. I just see potential. I see potential for the idea. But yeah, let's head over to an ocean monument because I'm interested to see how you would make overgrown nature appear in an ocean monument. Okay, so after a little bit of a hunt, I have found an ocean monument, and don't be dismayed, I have taken a night vision potion. That's why it looks a lot brighter than it did before. But we've got prismarine. Oh, okay. So there's a green tint to the prismarine bricks. Now the problem with a lot of the texture packs that we've been doing recently, prismarine seems to lose its kind of... Oh, hang on, maybe it doesn't. I'm just trying to have a little look here. Oh no, it does seem to be cycling colors. Okay, this one does it well. Some of the texture packs we've been looking at recently, prismarine has lost its animation, but this goes from blue all the way back along to about a greeny grey, which is very... Look, there's the green there. It was originally blue. I can live with that. Okay. And then we've got some drowned here. Oh, okay. So the face of a drowned looks so much better than the face of a zombie. I don't know if anybody agrees with me here. Wearing a little outfit as well. Nice little trident. Very, very nice. I can live with this, you know. I prefer this over the zombie, if I'm being completely honest with you. We've got a guardian here, which doesn't look all that good, to be honest with you. It looks almost stripped back. You can see as well, you can see the octopuses and stuff, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the guardian here, which is a shame. We've got some sea lanterns over here covered in like mossy stuff. That's cool. That works really well. Do we have a big guardian? We do. Okay. He's blue. Interesting. Man, freeing these guys takes so long. Wait, what block is this? Okay, prismarine. Yeah, prismarine in a heavy yellow there. Yeah, it looks a bit boring. It does look a little bit boring here as a guardian. I have to be honest with you. I expected a bit more. This pack is all about potential, and I don't think it's being met very, very well. Kelps, no changes. No real changes to much underwater. Although the grassy... What's this supposed to be? Gravel. The grassy gravel works well underwater. And I like the animation for the prismarine. Not really sure how this kelp is growing on its own here. How you doing, buddy? We'll break that. Thank you very much. But yeah, bit of a mixed bag here for hostile mobs. Not 100% sure I like it, but it kind of is what it is. Let's head over to the armory and let's see what's going on there. Okay, so we are at the armory, and I can immediately tell you I do not like this. This is supposed to be quartz. This is disgusting. disgusting. This is ugly in the worst way here. Oh my lord. The paintings look nice. I like the changes to the paintings. You take that kind of time. I like that. But oh my lord, this is just this is overgrown to a disgusting level. There's no kind of detail. There's no kind of like cuteness to it, like being careful with it. It's all just very, oh man, yeah, this is the bit where it turns. I think the leather armor just looks blotchy in all honesty, and it doesn't get much better with the colors. I'm not sure why the blotchy green turns black with a red color. That's very weird. The armor stands are disgusting. The wooden weapons, okay, I can take that. They've got grass on them. Let's see how this goes in terms of changing throughout the levels. We've got chainmail. I dislike this immediately. There's no transparency here. I dislike this. I'm sorry if that's harsh. I really don't like this. And chainmail, I'm a big fan of chainmail when it's got transparency. Weapons don't look like they've changed too much to incorporate the stone. It looks like the same grass overlay on them as well. Iron kind of looking more like army camouflage. It's just not done with any care or detail in all honesty. Weaponry again looks the same. I want to say it's the same from section to section. Yeah, that's a guess. It's not ticking any of the boxes for me here. Gold is, oh man, okay. Again, feels like army camouflage, but this time with a bright orange base. And then, yeah, weapons are just looking the same again. Diamond, they've tried to put the diamond color in. I can respect that. With the green, they just feel noisy. They just feel noisy. You couldn't tell. The thing is, this doesn't look like leaves or vines. It just looks like a big bludge of green paint. Like, there's ways to do this well. I don't think this has been done well here, to be honest with you. This has really turned me off of this pack. The weapons as well, the exact same style all the way through. I like variants in mine. Some people don't. Some people like the weapons to all look the same, and that's up to you. Completely up to you. Maybe that's a good thing. For me, it's not. Netherite, it just looks boring. The weaponry and the armors just look boring and ugly, and the quartz does not look any better. I'm kind of scared of what the Nether looks like. But before we get ahead of ourselves, let's go and see what gold armor looks like with a diamond armor trim. Okay, so we are here, and yeah, look, I couldn't tell you what any of these armor trims are, because firstly, they just look like noise. Disgusting noise. And the diamond trim is green, which isn't working here at all. But then even if I wanted to tell you what it was, this is what a signpost looks like, or just a sign looks like. You can barely see the text. Very little care into this. This is quite an expensive pack for the lack of care that's been given here. I don't know, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. It's always a two-way thing. I tell you what I think. I love to read what you guys think. While you guys type, let's head over to the Redzone and let's see what's happening with Redstone. Okay, so we're at the Redzone here, and this is going to be tough. This is actually going to be very tough to look at here. The redstone block, kind of how you would expect it, covered in vines. I'm not again terribly against this. All right, that's kind of what you would expect. Redstone dust, there's no change to the redstone dust. The repeaters, they've tried to add green to the sides, but honestly, it's lazy. In my opinion, that is very lazy. Comparators, the exact same thing. Like, they haven't touched the face of the comparator. They haven't touched the face of the repeater. You've got the pistons, which again is what you would kind of expect. I'm not against it. It is what you would expect from this kind of a texture pack. It's a nice touch adding in the leaves to the face. We've got the, sorry, I'm struggling with my breathing now. We've got the vines on the rails, but honestly, I couldn't tell you how this looks compared to the quartz here. It's not that great. The lever or lever, looking, yeah, they've just added green dots in. We was asked to add minecarts here, so I've got TNT minecarts, TNT covered in grass, but the minecart just looks a bit boring. The base minecart looking boring. The chest covered in leaves or vines as well, and then same for the hopper. I didn't actually look at the hopper here. Okay, it's minimalistic, not too bad. Now these, the observers, the dispensers and the droppers, they look like they would do very well in a jungle temple. They look like they'd be very well hidden here. Other than that though, a bit boring to be honest with you. Absolutely nothing done to the target block, which is a weird creative decision. And in the daylight and nightlight, a little bit boring as well. Apologies for my breathing issues halfway through there. Still not 100% better, but we carry on. Let's head back to the main world. Let's go to the Nether and let's see how an overgrown Nether looks. Okay, so we're heading into the Nether now, and if the background of this screen is supposed to be Netherrack, it doesn't look like overgrown or overgrowth, or nature is trying to take back Netherrack, which is an interesting choice. It is trying to take back something in the Nether though. We'll get into that in a moment. We've got the obsidian portal, which again has that kind of mossy style to it, and the portal is green. Could be a cute touch there, nothing too crazy. What do we have going on here? This is basalt covered in grass. Okay, we've got blackstone covered in mossy stuff as well. Over here though, Netherrack, that actually looks quite nice. Like, it really makes the Netherrack stand out as a secondary or as a base color, really, with all of this kind of overgrown nature going on around it. I can live with how vibrant that red looks. That is not too bad. We've got magma cubes, no real touch on that. We've got a ghast, or we've got two ghasts that have just spawned, and again they've just kind of dropped a gigantic lily pad on his head. I mean, all right, it is just a base. It's a very minimalistic face. Okay, we've got an Enderman here a little bit early. All right, that's a nice little purple and black there. Not much overgrown going on there, but that did look kind of nice. Okay, in terms of like the ambience, the fog is quite strong when you head out into whatever biome this is supposed to be. As you come over here though, there's like a minty blue / minty green feel, and then obviously the red is very, very vibrant. Let's find a fortress and see what's going on over there. Okay, so we're at the fortress now. That was relatively quick to find. What is going on with these bricks? They seem to have dead vines all over them. Okay, it's kind of an orangey build pattern. Very, very weird. Let's get inside and let's have a little look. We've got a wither skeleton here. Okay, covered in leaves on his head again. And it seems to just be on the head that most of these textures end up. The blaze looks more kind of sludge or like toxic waste or something than anything else. That doesn't look like nature taking back there, but okay. Just want to have a little look at this skeleton. All right, it does look a little bit different to the wither skeleton. The leaf placement feels a little bit different, but really it's nothing crazy going on here. I can't call me crazy. I kind of do like the Nether bricks, and I like that it's like black vines, almost dead vines. It's a very interesting touch. There's the Enderman again. We'll see you at the end. And I like the color scheme for the blaze. I just don't think it works as overgrown, if I'm being completely honest with you. But okay. How does this biome over here look? The kind of Nylium biome. Not much of a change here. I kind of expected a little bit more. Not much of a change here at all. These feel like base textures. I'm glad I had a look at that. Okay, let's get the wither spawned in here. And let's see, how does a wither look in an overgrown world? So we'll just pop this here and here, here and here, with a skeleton, skulls, boom, here we go. The wither has a green health bar, interesting. Just gonna have a little look around. Come out of this mode, okay. Yeah, they've just covered him in blotchy green again. It doesn't feel like leaves. It doesn't feel like vines. It just feels like somebody's thrown green paint on them. I don't know if you guys agree. Again, let me know down in the comments. I really want you guys' opinion on this. I'm not sure, you know. I'm really not sure what I'm feeling about this. Let's head to the end. Let's see what the Ender Dragon looks like and what end cities look like. Okay, so we're heading into the end very, very quickly, and oh, this is what I feared. It's ugly like the quartz. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like this at all. I like the color of the obsidian. That looks very, very nice. I do like the kind of two-tone nature of the Enderman, which is weird because it's not at all overgrown, but I do like it. Oh, there's a green Ender Dragon though. Okay, they've changed up the base color of the Ender Dragon. Can we get her to come down here? It's a green body with a black wings. She's only got one wing. That's going to be like a glitch to do with my Minecraft though. Having a little look here. I could have done without the blotchy green going on. But it's very, again, it's very lazy. She's almost looking a little bit mechanical like an iron golem as well. I do like the colors though. I'm just going to say I do like the colors on this. But that blotchy green, I could live without that. And then this is just hideous. This end stone is just terrible. This is a pack that could scream out for variation just to break it up a little bit. I don't know, but let's find an end city. So we're approaching the end city now, and again, like I've said, it's very vibrant colors. This purple is bright, like it's really, really bright, this purple of the purple. And then it's a weird effect having this kind of overgrown end stone. Oh, we got, what is this? This is end stone brick. Kind of just makes everything feel mossy. Glass looks okay. Shulkers, yeah, it's what you would expect. It's just, it's like hitting it over the head with a sledgehammer, you know? It's not a delicate touch. It's not done with any kind of nuance or care. It's just thrown on top. And that's really giving me different effects in terms of what I'm feeling here. But it's nothing crazy. That end stone is disgusting. I'm so sorry. At least with quartz, like, you have to choose to build with quartz. You're not going to see it too crazy in the world. Endstone is disgusting. Let's find the ancient city. Let's see what the Warden looks like. And let's get this texture pack review finished. Okay, so we're in the ancient city now. Let's get this lit up. Oh, we have blue skulk. I do like a blue skulk. A blue skulk is a very close second to a red skulk for me. I really do like a red and blue skulk. And this is very bright with a night vision. Very vibrant, good colors. I like that. Again, though, it's just suffering from that kind of overgrown times 100. It works a little better down here, if I have to be honest with you. On the stones, I feel like it works a little bit better. You can kind of see it working. But it's just, again, not done with any nuance. Not done with much care. It'd be interesting to see what you guys are rating this. Let's find out what the Warden looks like. Okay, here we go. We've got the Warden spawning. Oh, very vibrant colors. It's very easy to win me over with very vibrant colors here. The blue and the purple. It looks good. It just doesn't deserve to be in this texture pack. There's nothing overgrown about this, but I actually really like that color scheme. Oh, this is a very weird pack. It really is a very weird pack. The blue is nice. That's not me that smells, mate. That is you. The purple looks good. The colors are strong. Just completely devoid of any overgrown aspect. And that's so weird, considering how it has just really beat us over the head with overgrown and overgrowth and nature everywhere. To have nothing on the Warden feels very, very weird. And I suppose we got to come into what I'm going to rate this texture pack. And I'm thinking, I'll be completely honest with you, it's going to be a bit harsh. I'm thinking somewhere around a 5 or a 6. It's definitely average. I'm going to give it, I'm going to err on the side of caution. I'm going to give it a 6, right? And I don't want to seem too harsh. The idea is amazing, right? An overgrowth or an overgrown world, that idea, if implemented with care and detail and subtlety and nuance and all of that extra stuff, would work so very well. It's not been implemented like that here. It really hasn't. They've just thrown green on top of everything. In some places they've put very little detail. In other places they've put a bit of detail. You can't say it's too crazy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you get this texture pack, just beware. You are getting what you think you're getting. It is ugly to look at in so many places, and that's ugly by design, not ugly by poor choice. Maybe by poor choice, but it's by design. So just be careful. If you've enjoyed this review, please do leave a like. Drop your comment down below. Like I said, give me your opinion on the pack. Give me your opinion on the review. your opinion on anything. Give me your opinion on the store. Remember, dazmanmerch.live if you want to go and check that out. And if you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button. That really helps support the channel. It tells me that I'm doing something right and that there is an audience for this. So I would greatly appreciate if you did. Thanks for watching, everybody. I've been your boy, the Daz Man, and hopefully if I can stick to my schedule, we'll be back tomorrow during catch-up week. Peace!